Okay, so welcome to another video. In this video, we are going to see another problem, and it's basically swap nodes in pair. So I'll be given with a linked list, and what I have to do is basically I have to swap two adjacent nodes, and then return the head of the new created linked list. Okay, so problem seems pretty simple. What I have to do is basically I have to keep on iterating it, and uh, so okay, example is also clear. So I basically have to swap, and it also shows that the only node themselves may be changed. Okay, you cannot solve this problem just by changing the values, right? I can just not swap the values. I basically have to swap those nodes. Okay, so I've given one test cases as well. So okay, empty test cases is also given. So I'm solving this question in Java. I'll just start. So basically, I'll be trying to use an iterative approach. A recursive approach can also be used, but it will just complicate the question. So first of all, if the length is zero, right? If I don't have any element in the head, right? So for the base cases and all, so what I have to do, I'll just return the same thing, right? Again, if I have just a single element, so single element means my next is null. So if head dot next equals to null, what I have to do is I basically have to return the same head. Okay, and then what I'll be doing, I'll be creating two nodes. Two new nodes. Mm, Basically, at initial stage, I'll be having head in it only. Okay. Another one is previous. It will also have head. So it's an iterative approach. So basically, what I'll be doing is every values will be stored in new node only, right? So if the loop will run until the new node's value is not null, and I do have element next to it. So basically, I don't have this new node. This new node should not also be null. No, the next element of the new node should not also be null. Okay, and then what I do, list node first. Okay, so what I'm doing is basically I'm having two nodes named first and second, and I'll be swapping those first and second. Okay, so first is basically I'll be having the first element in it, and second what I'll be having, I think I've done error over here. Yeah. I'll be having second over here. Okay, so what it will become, new node dot next. Okay, new node dot next. Okay. So now what I have to do, I have to swap. So this is a simple code for swapping. I hope. Okay, just let me write and then I'll explain. So what is it? What I've done over here is like basically in the first node, I'm storing the in the first dot next, right? In the first dot next, I'm storing the value from the second next, right? I'm storing this value. Okay, इसके next में I'm storing इसका next. Okay, and in this one, what I'm doing is basically uh, इसके next में I'm just storing the first. So it's just simple, right? I'm just transferring the whole first in this, right? And first का next में what I'm doing is I'm just transferring first का next is this, and then this का next, which is 3. So it will basically become this. Okay, so yeah. Now one more condition is there. That's simply a second, right? This is basically for the initial conditions. What I'll make head is equal to second. If it is not the case, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing yes dot next. Okay, and this. Okay. So this is the code. We ran it. Okay, so it runs. So I hope you have understood this. Just let me explain it once again. So what I'm basically doing over here is okay. So this is basically I've created two new nodes storing head in it, and then when I enter into the loop, having a condition that my node should not be null and I should have next element in it. I'm creating two new nodes named first and second. In the both nodes, suppose this is storing the first and this one is storing the second. So this complete code is for the swapping. Okay, what I did, I basically swapped the first and second, right? So now if new node is equal to head, then I have if new node is equal to head, if this one is stored in the head, then my head will be second, right? Because second in the second I have this value stored, right? So it will basically go to this head, and okay, if it is not the case, suppose my new node is this, my new node is this. What I'll have to do is I'll basically previous dot next should be the second, and previous dot next should be the next. So it's basically I'm just transversing the node at the same time, right? And new node is equal to new node dot next. Let me submit and let me check. Okay, so basically it's 100% faster than the Java submission. So it's basically it's a great I think it's a great code. But I think I'll also try the recursive one as well, because this is completely iterative. Because I guess recursive one will be better, more better. But this is already much better, right? So maybe memory usage will also be reduced in recursive one. So okay, so that's it for this video. If you like the video, please like the video, and if you have not subscribed the channel, please do subscribe the channel, because that will motivate me for making such more tutorial videos. And if you have any doubts, please comment section is completely open for you guys only. Just write it down, and I'll make sure that you get your doubts solved.